Not like it matters. It's still the N64. It'll always be the N64. It'll always look a certain way, so you just deal with it. You just deal with it. Move this monitor slightly. That there. Better. Okay, everything's looking good. I'm gonna test the volume on the capture. Right, so the capture's not popping, so things should be good. That guy, man, he's got a weird mouth. It freaks me out. What is that? Look at it. It looks so silly. This little snot. No one notices this? No one notices that thing? No one notices. I'd be like the first thing, I'd be like, hey, what the hell? Alright, let's play. So, this game requires the expansion pack for the N64, but it runs at 240p, not 480i. At least, from what I've seen. From what the FrameMeister tells me. Oh, headset. Oh man, surround. Doubly? Should I go doubly? It's a tough call. Let's save. Here, let's go. Does Twitch even support Doubly? I don't think it does it? No. Maybe headset? Ah, fuck it. Just go stereo. Just fuck it. Stereo. Twitch only supports 2 sounds anyways, and I don't think it has a digital codec, so I think it'd be pointless if I did Dolby. Dolby! I know it's Doubly, whatever. Okay, so enough fucking around with that. Only 2 save files, really, game? What if I had brothers and sisters? Hey, what's up, Neverconquer? How you doing? What's your opinion of Dolby? Of Doubly? Surround sound on Twitch. Waste of time or totally supported? Because I'm gonna think it's a waste of time. I don't think Twitch supports 2-channel codecs. I got the rumble. I mean, these are questions that need to be answered, man. Mono, headset, surround. N64 has surround sound. That's pretty neat, though. Gotta admit. Mask. Alright, let's play it. Okay, hopefully it doesn't switch resolutions all the time and we're stuck at 240p. In the land of Hyrule, there echoes a legend held dearly by the royal family that... ... A boy who, after battling evil and saving Hyrule, crept away from the land that had made him a legend. Probably searching for his fairy. Done with the battles he once raged across time, he embarked on a journey, a secret and personal journey. A journey in search of a beloved and invaluable friend. Yeah, he's looking for Navi. A friend with whom he parted ways when he finally fulfilled his heroic destiny and took his place among legends! Legends, I say! Many encounter the knights who say "Nee." And wait, you can ride your horse now while you're a kid? What the heck, man? I played a whole game where you couldn't ride a horse while you were a kid. What? Oh, you're telling me you can do that? And Link died of a broken neck. The end. The hero of time has fallen. Hee hee! You two fairies did great! I wonder if he has anything good on him. Oh, this guy. Well, that shouldn't be a problem. Then Link was stripped. Oh. Oof, what a pretty ocarina. Hey, Skull Kid, let me touch it. I want to see. You can't, Tail. Tail? What would we do if you dropped it and broke it? No way, you can't touch it. Oh, but sis, why can't I try it out too? This is what it's like when people play my guitar, you know, and I let them do it. Well, I stopped letting them do that. No, not the horse, too! Damn, Link. You're the hero of time. You beat, like, the Master Thief Ganon, and this kid gets the best of you? Really? That's kind of sad. Well, at least he didn't fall off a boat and have a dream this time. That's for that other hero. Alright, what do I got? Oh man, look at this colored lighting. Oh wow, they really upgraded the engine. Holy man. This is definitely generation 2 of the Ocarina of Time engine. What other crap is different? What sword do I have? What is it, the Kokiri sword? It is. It looks different though. What's with the blue hilt? It's now just the hero shield? Okay. Not Hyrulean or Hylian or whatever. Oh, he can use it as a kid though. Okay, so I guess he got a handcraft, like a... I know he's older than he is in Ocarina. Also, how's the sound balance? Is the game way too loud? It's been a while since I streamed a console, so... And also, how's it look? Yeah, I've captured the full thing. It's looking as good as it's gonna look as an N64 game. Alright, but let me make sure my theory is correct. Yep, 240p. So it never goes up to 480i. What it does is, and this is actually kind of smart, is it uses the expansion pack for better graphics rather than higher resolution. So in other words, you get cool shit like, you know, the better lighting and like bigger maps, stuff like that, rather than like a resolution that, thank God, it does not use. Okay, he's got the spin. That's pretty much the same. You can't charge it anymore. He lost all of his heart since he fought Ganon. He hasn't been keeping with his training, have you, Link? Let's go. hey, what? Oh, okay. Oh, whoa, these are cool jumps. Hey, check that out. That's awesome. Woo. Yeah, he's gotten fancier. He's become a Jedi now. And he died. I know, weren't they awesome? Oh, now this is kind of weird. Someone needs to mod Ocarina of Time and put those moves in it. Actually, someone needs to merge these two games together. That would be sweet. Make Majora's Mask an expansion. Nope, he landed on, but the plant helped though. What's with that stupid horse of yours? It doesn't listen to a word that's said to it. There's no point in writing a thing like that, so I did you a favor and got rid of it. You son of a bitch! Ah, boo-hoo, you seriously? You killed Epona? Really? I just thought I'd have a little fun with you. Oh, come now, do you really think you can beat me as I am now, fool? Oh, look at my mask! Man, you missed with the wrong Hylian today, or Hyrulean, or however you call whatever their race is. You have to wait and see. Oh, I'm sorry, Never Conquer. That really sucks. A waiting list. So you... What the fuck? So you got on a starting thing to only be on a waiting list? They'll tell you about another waiting list. You gotta make it to, like, the top tier of the waiting list. What is up with how people handle hiring these days? Oh no, I'm a Deku! I'm a Deku, man! Oh, this ain't happening! This can't be! Now that's a good look for you. You'll stay here that way forever! Oh, I'm gonna shove my sword right up your ass, you know that. Get back here. Oh god, oh no, not beaten up by a fairy. Come on, Link! You took on Ganon, King of Thieves! For fuck's sake! This? Oh, well now who's the silly one? Whoa, Skull Kid, wait for me, I'm still here! Tell you can't live without me! You! If I wasn't dealing with you, I would have gotten separated from my brother! I don't just sit there, Deku boy, do something! Why are you looking at me like that? What is there, something stuck on my face? Will you stop staring and just open the door for me? Please, come on, a helpless little girl is asking you, so hurry up. Oh, Tatl, I wonder if that child would be all right on his own. Probably not, he seems very mischievous and he has very powerful items now. Do I almost sound like Mickey? Do I just sound like Mickey from South Park? Is that what I do? Hee hee ho ho! Gotta go suck ass to China for a bit. Oh man, these are some weird footsteps. Oh, that's my... Okay, sure, why not? Alright, let's open the door. Man, his footstep noises. Became a Deku nut. Hey, wait for me! Don't leave me behind! So, that stuff back there, I apologize, so take me with you. You want to know about that Skull Kid who just ran off, right? Well, I just so happen to have an idea of where he might be going. Take me with you and I'll help you out. Deal? No deal. Please? Good, so then it's settled. Now then, I'll be your partners. Or at least until we catch that Skull Kid. My name's Tatl. Tatl, with a silent L. So it's nice to meet you or whatever. Now that we've got all that straightened out, do we stop messing around and get moving? But what are your references? I mean, I know you worked for the Skull Kid, but you got a job history? Because I don't know, I'm very demanding of my fairies. If I figure something out, press up, and I'll tell it to you. Hopefully you'll manage to get by without my help. Until then... I know, right? Looking for one fairy, you get caught up with another. That's just how it is. Wait, something happens here. Lucky! Hey, if I call you, press up right away. Okay, I can tell you're not very used to your Deku scrub body. I mean, I am a scrub now. Alright, listen up. If you press and hold A as a Deku scrub while standing on a Deku flower, you can dive into it. If you wait a bit before releasing A, you're launched out of the flower. Press A while flying to descend. Did you get that? Yes. Are you sure? Yes. Okay. Z targeting. Oh, I can look around while I'm doing this. Neat. We have liftoff. Oh, fuck. Okay, let's try this again. Death from above! There we go. Now what? Oh, a whole platforming section where I have to do this, huh? Alright, I'll bite. How long does it last? Oh, gotta hold it down. Okay. Must make it to edge. I did it. What's in this? You got some nuts. Press B while flying to drop a Deku bomb. Oh my god, really? I can do death from above. Hold on. Oh wait, does it just automatically happen? Let me look. Let me play with it for a minute. Aha! Eat that! It makes a bomb sound! Alright, here we go. Fly! Fly as high as an eagle! Oh, can I make it through the two thingies? I did! Behold! We're in the— oh my god, why did that happen? I didn't press a button! Can I make it? Can I make it? Can I— oh no. Alright, we gotta— abort, abort, go the other way. There you go. There you go. We got this. Oh shit, I ran out of juice. At least I don't, like, lose health, but I guess it's just in this area, right? Because they want you to, like, figure out how to do this flight mechanic thing, which is probably going to be very important. See, because originally they wanted to do something where you played as multiple characters, but then that idea was scrapped, so then the characters became masks, which are different abilities that Link can use. Oh, made it. Hey you, come press Z and talk to me. Oh, I just talked to you from here. Oh. What's Tally gotta say? There you go, see, you can do it if you try. When I fly over to people or objects, use Z to look to them, so you can talk to them. Use Z targeting to talk to people even if they're far away. If there's no one to target, press Z. You know, I can't imagine being someone who played Majora's Mask but never played Ocarina of Time. Like, I really can't, because it's like, to me, Majora's Mask is so much— I mean, it's not that it just uses a modified version of the engine and a lot of the assets. It really does feel like an extension, at least from what I've been playing, of Ocarina. Also, Ocarina is more of your traditional Zelda. This one's, like, side questy. Hey, what's up, Gunstar? Kinda lurking, kinda not? Alright, that's cool. Hey, look, here's the thing that died. See, because every mask contains the soul. So, the mask I'm using came from this guy. It's strange, but the way you look right now sort of looks like this tree. It looks all dark and gloomy, almost like it could start crying any second now. How sad. Almost as if its soul was ripped right out of its butthole. And now I'm wearing its death mask. Isn't that creepy? That's creepy, huh? Look at that. Now you see why I decided to play this for, you know, near Halloween. Am I gonna play Morrowind? Is that the Skyrim one? I'll continue my adventures in Morrowind fairly soon. I just wanted to mix it up a bit. Oh, because there's the Skyger... Wait, no, there's the mod where everyone ported Morrowind to Skyrim. And then there's the mod where everyone ported Daggerfall to Skyrim, but none of them are done. So I'd just rather play the originals, because they are done. But I also need to play some horror games, you know, for October, and then after that I can just binge on Elder Scrolls. I've been playing a lot of Breath of the Wild off stream too, so that's kind of another reason why I wanted to play this Zelda game. I'm like, you know what, I really should play Majora's Mask. You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? Oh god, it's you. Look at the faces he has. He has the Buckethead mask. Is this a clock tower? Emulated? No, I'm on the N64. See, I got the little N64 thing. We're on legit hardware. Running through, HD Retrovision component cables into the FrameMeister. Oh, Breath of the Wild? No, Switch. I own the Happy Mask shop. I travel far and wide in search of masks. I was thinking about streaming it at some point, but I wanted to kind of get used to the controls, so I'm playing it by myself for a bit. During my travels, a very important mask was stolen from me by an imp in the woods. So here I am at a loss, and now I found you. You collect souls, sir. Now, don't think me rude, but I have been following you. For I know of a way to return you to your former self. If you can get back the precious item that was stolen from you, I will return you to normal. In exchange, all I ask is that you also get back my precious mask that the imp stole from me. What? Is it not a simple task? Why, to someone like you, it should be it should by no means be a difficult task. Except, the one thing is, I'm a very busy fellow, and I must leave this place in 3 days. How grateful I would be if you could bring it back to me before my time here is up. But yes, you'll be fine. I see you are young and have tremendous courage. I'm sure you'll find it right away. Oh, then I'm counting on you. Oh, okay, 3 days, huh? But I don't have the little timer here. When I do play the Switch, I also might switch between Breath of the Wild and Mario Kart, because I do like to play Mario Kart, like online. Maybe do some single player just to unlock stuff. I also might switch games when I'm on the N64 as well. I might play some F-Zero, because, you know, the first day. 72 hours remain. Clock Tower. Yeah, F-Zero's like one of the best games on the N64. He gives me the creeps. That masked salesman was the... Sorry, just thinking out loud. What, was he the devil himself? But 3 days, even if we never sleep, that still leaves us with a measly 72 hours. Talk about demanding. Well, don't just stand there, we're going to see the Great Fairy. Look, you want to find the Skull Kid, don't you? The Great Fairy will show you what he's up to. She watches over everything. Just between you and me, the Skull Kid is no match for the Great Fairy. Go to the shrine near the North Gate. You'll find the Great Fairy in there. So I think, you know, what always turned me off about this game, and I think what turns off a lot of people is the time limit thing. Because it's like, it almost seems like, you know, you're not really encouraged to explore. Oh my god, dog. At least he does no damage. Ka-ching! A talking mailbox, what do you know? That's why you want to play it? That's why I think of it more as an expansion, not like a real sequel, because it seems like that time limit is such a huge factor as to what makes this game different. But let's try to do exactly what I'm told to do. Oh, what's this guy? You think you can dodge this? Huh? Huh? You think you got this? You got the moves? Huh? Oh my god, he's good. Oh my god, you're right. Fast is pretty fast. Stop right there, Deku Scrub. Do you intend to return to the swamp alone? It's dangerous outside the town walls, so I cannot allow a child like you to leave unaccompanied. You are not allowed to pass through here without an adult or until you are old enough to carry a weapon. I see. Now what, fucking fairy? Hey, aren't you going to... Yeah, I know, I got 3 days. Speed run the game. Alright, now to shield glitch my... Oh wait, I don't have a shield. You missed that time, haha! What does this sign say? We shall guard your assets. Clock Town Bank. Are those the same guys that were building crap in Kokuriko Village? Kokuraku Village? Kokiko? Hey, it's an owl. Ye who hold the sacred sword leave proof of our encounter. Hey, what you doing? Can I bug you while you work? Never finished that. What is this place? The fuck? Tingles. North Clock Town. Is that a slide? Alright, let's talk to Tingle. This is the first appearance of Tingle. What's this, green clothes? White fairy? Sir, could you by any chance be a forest fairy? Oh my! My name is Tingle! I think I'm the same as you, sir, a forest fairy. We are not the same. Alas, though I'm already aged 35, no fairy has come to me yet. I wonder why. My father tells me to grow up and act my age, but why? I tell you, Tingle is the very reincarnation of a fairy. I mean, I'm not going to argue with that statement at all. Now, while I stand here waiting for a fairy of my own, I sell maps to help out my father. Lucky, you're so lucky to have a fairy. I know, we should be friends. No, I'm blocking you on Facebook. Yes, in exchange I will sell you a map for cheap as a sign of my friendship. I'm also blocking you on Miitomo and any other, like, weird Nintendo social things that they have, even though they stopped using them. Fairies don't seek out weirdos. What's up, Bob Busty, babe? Never trust a weirdo. Will you buy one of Tingle's maps? I mean, I have... Yeah, sure. Yippee! They're just all, like, penises. He's that fucked up. Map of Clock Tower. Now you can find your way around town. The red arrow on the map shows where you entered, and the yellow arrow shows your current location. Well, call again. Tingle, cool, you just threw glitter around. These are the magic words that Tingle created himself. Don't steal them. Okay. You know, Tingle has his own game in Japan. Apparently, they thought it'd be too weird to release that game in the States. I wonder why. Oh, wait, what's with this balloon? Well, I can't get to it, so I guess that's what's with this balloon. Oh, that's more mailbox for now. Oh, wait, there's the art piece. Come on, go up the slide. No! That's a steep slide, but we can do this. What if I do a ballet dance? Oh. Weird shit like that. Alright, well this map helps out quite a lot. Alright, what's this snot kid want? Well, what do you want, Shrimp? I'm busy practicing with my blowgun. I blow big... Wait, if you can't pop that balloon, then don't mess with Jim, baby. Grr, I'm the Jim Master. Man, you can't even hit that from this range? You're terrible. You're awful. I'm gonna go fly around with some roses. Or some flowers or whatever. Here we go. Come on, hit the balloon. Ah! Okay, so... What is the deal with how this works here? 'Cause It seems like when I use all my forward momentum, it wears out. I think I may understand how this works now. It's like the gliding in Super Mario Brothers. Nope. Ah, never mind. I have no clue how it works. Was Link is in another place in his world, but all the people are like the ones in Hyrule. They all look the same to Link. Oh, well, shit, that was easy. Oh no, the Great Fairy! What? What the heck? These aren't fairies. Fairies are like little balls with wings. These are like weirdos. Young one, please hear my plea. I've been broken and shattered to pieces by the masked Skull Kid. Please find the one stray fairy lost in town and bring her to this fairy fountain. Okay. Will do. I can see how this game launched a million memes. I mean, there's Tingle, for one thing. I mean, Tingle, look at him. And then there's, like, that weird fairy thing. He just sells dangerous masks. Right, and the way he gets those masks, too, like, he doesn't care. He doesn't care how he gets these masks. He's like, oh, you got some masks for me? Alright. It's like, why don't you just hire someone to make masks, you fuck? Jesus. Do they have to all be, like, magical, cursed masks? East Clock Town. Alright, where's this fairy in the center of town? Where's those guys? Well, isn't this the center of town, though? There's a heart piece up there. Oh, whoa, no. There we go. Jump, Link. Jump. Just right there. Just jump. Oh my God, Link. What happens if I go on water? Oh, I can walk on water. Oh no, not really. I sink. Aha! I got you, dog. Oh damn. Your AI is now better than the companion AI in Morrowind, dog. You're able to jump out of things. It's impressive. What? Who's this freak? Like Goku hunts Dragon Balls? Doesn't he pay someone, though? This is my private property. Don't try using it when I'm not around, see? Well, then get lost. I've already sold out my wares, and the carnival hasn't even begun. Thinking of closing up shop so I can buy a gift for my wife and return her to in my village, yeah! I heard that a stone called the Moon's Tear shines brighter than any other in the land. Got one, I'd really like to get it from you. My wife would love it. If you give it to me, I'll give you my spot here, Deku Flower included. Press start to open the menu. You have one? So you know just how convenient a Deku Flower can be. If you don't hurry, I'll give it to another Deku Scrub. The early scrub gets the nut. Are you trying to seduce me? Let me look here. Well, I already have a nut, so I don't know what. What does he want again? He wants a flower? Oh, Moon Tier. Oh shit. Well, no, I don't have that. But the N64. Oh, you needed the N64 expansion pack to run this. But the resolution isn't higher, I checked. It's still 240p. So what you really get is better frame rate and better lighting. But it doesn't run any higher res than Ocarina. It runs at the same res. But I'm thinking now we can push more polys on screen. Are we doing some yoga here? What's this all about? It's definitely required, which I think is another reason why a lot of people didn't play the game. I don't know if it came with the expansion pack. I know Donkey Kong 64 came with it, but it was also required to run Donkey Kong. Don't bother us. Okay. Don't bother us, damn it. You're never gonna form a girl band with only 2 people. Just saying. Command and Conquer came with it. Lottery. Dun, 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 dun. There's no one here to play the lottery with. What am I speaking to? Oh. Oh, special edition? Nice. See, I bought the expansion pack separately, but I bought it to play Perfect Dark. Because you can't play Perfect Dark single player without the expansion. You can play the multiplayer, but it also sucks without the expansion. What's with you? You're wearing a weird hat for a Deku. Did you come to town to play? I bet nobody will play with you, right? The adults are all busy getting ready for the carnival. The old astronomer at the observatory outside of town is the only one who will spend any time playing with us kids. He gives me candy. We bombers have a hideout at the observatory. You have to take a secret route to get there. Oh, don't be telling Jim in North Clock Tower that I told you that. Yeah. Oh, so you're a different kid? Okay. What's this place? Enter all disciples and those who choose to be enlightened with the way of the sword. Mighty Training Center. Well, I need a sword to get out of town, so... Swordsman's School. Okay, well, I'm the hero of time. I know I don't look it right now, but let me tell you, hippie doodle. I could kick your ass any day of the week. You Frank Zappa wannabe. Now get down here. Is that a cow? This is training center for learning the sacred way of the sword. It is no place for children. You like my cow? Oh yeah, Perfect Dark was awesome. I wish my Xbox worked so I could play the remake, which has a way better frame rate. You hated this game? What's up, Gingivitis? That's a lot of people. I hear a lot of people really like the remake on the 3DS, but the only people that like the remake on the 3DS are the people that hate the original on the N64. Is this the post office? Oh my god, you're the mailman! What are you doing? What are you doing? 4, 5, 6.
Yeah!
Ah, you startled me. Do not disrupt my training. In my mind, I am running for exactly 10 seconds without looking at a clock. Oh, I never played it. I was in the middle of mental training. Yeah, sure, you weren't masturbating. That's what I call mental training. I mean, what? You may make fun of me, but this is quite difficult. Will you try? Sure. Press A to start. Count 10 seconds. And the precise moment you think you've hit 10 on the dot, press A again. That's it. Well... Oh my god, really? I didn't know what was going on. At first I was like, oh, I don't have to count, there's a clock, and then the clock disappeared. What? Alright, fine. Damn! Only after you waited 18 years? One more time. Getting there. Went a little over. Yeah, oh well, screw it. You want me to be as precise as like a digital clock. Though I could use this thing in the background to kind of cheat a little bit. Alright, what do you want, Tatl? We can't just let this happen. Quick, we have to find the stray fairy in town and return the great fairy to normal. Oh, look at the time. You don't even have 3 days left. I know, I just waste time in these games, don't I? Is this a water fountain? No. Why would I think that? Got stuck near the end? You know what's cool about this game is you actually get the, what's it called? A sword beam that was cut from Zelda Ocarina of Time. Even though the Master Sword isn't in the game at all. Lottery shot. Oh yeah, that's something there. Shit. You know, when you put a time limit in a game like this for me, it's like, oh god, I'm just gonna get lost. I don't know what. I guess it's supposed to add to the pressure. Bomb shop. Okay, I don't need to go there. What is this place? Check. Trading post. What do they trade? Slaves? I'm curious. Groundhog Day, the game. Lightning's Revenge. Oh god, I hate Final Fantasy 13. I like how they had to make 2 sequels to that just to make the money, make up the money. Such a cheesy way to make a game. Hey, boy, shouldn't you be with your parents? Go on, get. Hey, well, I mean, now you lost a customer for life. Maybe that. Looking for fairies in all the wrong places. Where's this ferry? Have you guys seen a ferry around here? It's supposed to be in like the middle of town. What's going on up there? What's this? Who's that guy? Hey, you! It's gotten bigger again. This is bad. This game is I know that's the problem with this game. But if you don't like it, there's the 3DS version, which was made way easier. Like, way easier. Like, stupidly easy. Which is why people that play the original hate it. It also changes a lot of the physics, because the 3DS one, they didn't have the source code. So they just winged it. What is this? Frog. Hey, what's up, frog? Song of Storms. They said I was too loud when I practiced in my room. Now I jerk it out here. They got mad. Sigh, now I'm sad. I'll just stay here all night and away from their pad. I know this guy. Oh, you a child? So you must go to bed. What's this bell? Those with business, please ring bell. No solicitors. Curiosity shop. Okay. You know, I wish someone would hack the 3DS game and port the textures. I know I said that when I played Ocarina, but it would be cool if someone did that, because I'm pretty sure the N64 can handle the better textures. You might have to downscale them a little bit in resolution, but at least we'd have more textures. The only reason why it doesn't have as many textures is because they had to really limit the texture res because of the cartridge. Oh, well, why don't you just make it loop there in the map? It took me 3 days to find this fairy. Damn dog. What's in here? Maybe it's in here. Yeah, like Resident Evil 2. Resident Evil 2 on the N64, like, you could tell they compressed the sound files, so they're not as crisp, and then they had to, like, really compress the graphics. But if they didn't have to worry about the compression, and even then it's still like a 256 meg cartridge or whatever, it's still, like, huge. I went here, but I didn't go through this door. I went through this area, but maybe this door leads to a different open. Does first person still work? It does. In the intro, that little fairy thing is here. Character on a blurry background. You got stuff to do in real life? Alright, Gingerbitis, you have fun with your project. Dawn of the second day. You have wasted time. Man, if I don't get my Ocarina back, I'm fucked, aren't I? That wasn't on the PlayStation version, was there? I think all that extra stuff was also ported to the Dreamcast version and the GameCube version, right? I'm thinking the GameCube version's the best version, like you'd have to figure. Just because it's on the most modern hardware. We're getting ready for this carnival. I guess I better talk to people, huh? We're the twin jugglers from the Gorman troupe. We're practicing for the big carnival. It happens once in a blue moon. Think, time attack. Oh, so there was probably extra, mercenary kind of mode, too. Is always dropping our juggling balls. I'm always dropping balls, man! We're entertainers. We must keep smiling. No matter how grim things get, we must always be optimistic. Oh, man, I should take that advice. That's the Freddie Mercury style of advice. Da 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 da. Oh, that's... Right, what else? Where else can I go? The Dreamcast version of Resident Evil 3, all your costumes are unlocked right away and you get an extra costume. Then they added extras with the DualShock. I think in the DualShock version they added the auto-aim, or was the auto-aim always in the game? I remember in the first Resident Evil there was no auto-aim. And that's in the Sega Saturn version as well, which is kind of a pain in the ass. Wait, how the fuck did you get here? I guess it's daytime, you came back, huh? She hasn't finished her new dance for the town's carnival. A few more time attack merc stuff? Ah. What's this bug? I don't have a net. Judo's very good at it. Maybe we should add some spins. Who's this guy? Is this Waluigi again? Hey! You're from Long Long Ranch! Oh, Angie! We're leaving right away, mama, mama. He's just singing, Rod Stewart's Angie. I like how he opens the door. Yeah, Capcom was already ahead of their time. They were already making, like, instead of, like, DLC or patches, they were just making new versions of the game and pricing them at full price. You're the worst. Oh, okay. That won't work. No, that's too basic. Speaking of Capcom and relating to Zelda, I really want to play the Oracle of Seasons games. I'm just trying to figure out how the fuck am I gonna do that, because you have to do a system link, right? You know, you have to beat one game and then carry the save over to the other cartridge, and then you can beat, you know, get the full experience, because that's how it was, right? And those were made by Capcom. And I'm like, I think I can do it, like, if I play it on real hardware, you know, like my Game Boy SP player, and then save the game, and then use, like, an emulator, like, you know, put the save back in the PC, and then use, like, an emulator, I can automatically put the save in the other cartridge. But I haven't really looked into it too much. I still gotta beat Link's Awakening, which I never beat. I got really far in it when I was a kid, and then they released the colored version of it, and I was like, fuck. And what's funny is the colored version doesn't work with the Super Game Boy, because, you know, that would make sense. What is this, a toilet? It is a toilet. Right on. Oh, look, she has a little cow, too. I'm sorry, our rooms are filled. Never played the handheld versions? What's interesting to me about the handheld versions is that the link that's in them is the same link from A Link to the Past. So that means Oracle of Seasons Link, Oracle of Ages Link, and Link's Awakening are the same link. Oh, you never played the SNES one? Oh, okay. See, that was like my favorite Zelda, so to me, those were like the direct sequels to that one. Let's read this book. Granny's Diary. I'm going to take refuge at Romani Ranch tomorrow. I guess it really will fall. Leaving my lifelong home and fleeing is unbearable, but nothing can be done. You know, that planet's gonna fuck up the whole world. It's not just gonna be this one place. Grampy's favorite books. I'm stuck here now, aren't I? Okay. Hey, old lady, how you doing? Wow, why do you got spikes on your wheelchair? That's hardcore. Oh, Tortoise, did you finish helping Father? Then let Mother read you a story. Now, which story would you like to hear? I'll pass. I don't have time. I'll pass. But yeah, I wouldn't mind playing Link's Awakening DX. I know there's a re-release on the Switch, but I don't have that, so we're gonna play Link's Awakening on the DX, unless somehow I get the remake when I'm up to it. You watched other friends play it, so it spoiled it for you? Fair enough, I can see that. I remember being a kid, it took me like 2 years to beat that game. Because I remember going through 2 grades. It's not like I played it every day. I would play it and then get stuck and then stop playing it for months. But then eventually come back to it. And then I would get a little farther once I figured shit out. The Honey Darling Shop? What is this? This is inappropriate for children! Stumbling through Wind Waker. It looks like we have a visitor, honey. I wonder if it's a customer, darling. What shall we do, honey? From what I can see, he doesn't seem to be able to carry bombs. Oh my, then he can't play, can he? What the fuck? Thought it was better than people gave it credit for. I think a lot of it was that the GameCube was very unpopular. It was Nintendo's worst-selling console. And then the look of it, you know, a lot of people just wrote it off because of its look. I actually like the Wind Waker. I didn't get to play it when it came out, but I bought it on the GameCube like right when the Wii came out, so I got it for like $10. In a case and everything. And then they re-released Wind Waker on the Wii U. Hey look, it's Mario, I'm a janitor, I wear the cow pants. Listen, buddy, this is a place adults come to. Come back when you're an adult. This is where guys get really sad and hit on very ugly women with the help of alcohol. Is this a milk bar? Oh my god, it is a milk bar. Holy shit. Does that mean the Droogs from Clockwork Orange show up here? And they're like, welly, welly, well. Do you baby what I baby? Okay, let's get out of here. The other problem with Wind Waker is that the HD remake came out on the Wii U, which also was, which outdid the GameCube as the worst-selling Nintendo console. Like, you know, like the Wii U did worse than the GameCube. I have fucked off this entire game, haven't I? I'm looking for this one fairy. Hey man, do you know where a fairy is? Yeah, only Jim knows. Wait, here's a sign. Oh, Record of all the troubled people you meet will be kept in your notebook schedule? Left column and their schedule appears in the adjacent row. I bought the GameCube as soon as it came out for that Star Wars game. That Star Wars game was unbelievable. Rogue Squadron? Or Rogue Leader, or whatever it was called. Blue bars show people's schedules and when notable events occur. Something will happen at the time shown. Just don't lose heart. Okay. Wow. This game is a little too complicated, really. It's I like the idea of schedules, though. The idea that, like, characters move around and do things during different parts of the day. I don't like the time limit imposed on me, though. Makes me feel like I shouldn't really explore or give a shit. Kinda counterintuitive to a Zelda game, you know? Mario sports games were always fun. Like Mario Golf. Mario Golf is a masterpiece. It's like liquid crack. You want to pass through here, you have to say the secret code. Oh god, it's a number code. North Clock Tower, okay. The mayor's residence? Who the hell? I like how she's flirty. Welcome, do you have some business? The room on the left is the mayor's room. It sounds like they're having some kind of meeting, I think. The room on your right is the drawing room, and it's also Madame Aroma's room. Or office. Made the Hot Shots golf series. They also made Shining Force 3 on the Sega Saturn. Look at this. Oh, it's a candle now. Is that what the cows are for? Like, I don't... Hello, I've come to interrupt your meeting. Oh, never mind. We'll never find this fairy. I will never find it. I will never get a sword. I'm stuck in this town forever. If this game came out today, someone from IGN would be like, 0 out of 10, couldn't get out of the town. And then there'd be a little description of the guy that wrote it, like, graduated from this college and does this, this, and this. And it's like, sucks at video games. That's why I love IGN. They have those little guys. I mean, I don't read them anymore, but like they always had like a little thing about the guy that wrote it, and it was always like it was like, okay, so that qualifies them as being a game reviewer. Like, it's almost like they just go to IGN to work there so they can get a job at some other website. It's like, hey, I wrote this, but also here's my resume. Please hire me. Get me out of here. Smash Brothers. Oh, they worked on Smash? No one reads the reviews. That's the problem with numbered reviews. You know what I mean? Like, that's why a lot of, like, game reviewers and stuff really hate the whole number system and star system. Because, like, you know, you can't quantify it for one thing, and people don't read the review. They just go right to the end and look at the number. Oh, this is 8 out of 10. That means it's better than this game that's 6 out of 10. Ocarina of Time is 9.98. That means it's better than every other game that's ever been released ever. Who's this guy? Hey there, little guy. Want you to deposit some rupees? Nowadays, even if people have money, they don't deposit any. Nothing! Nothing! So for a limited time, I'll give you a special gift based on how much you deposit. For example, if you deposit 200 rupees, you get an item that holds a lot of rupees! No, fuck you. Go to a bank, it's like, oh man, you want to deposit $1,000 so we can give you a debit card or a wallet? Be a out of 1,000 in pros, cons systems for reviews. I really think it should just be thumbs up or thumbs down. You know, either recommended or not recommended. See, that would actually force people to read the review. And then do what Famitsu does. Get like 4 or 5 editors, not just one editor. But the thing is, when it comes to this type of shit, you gotta pump it out, you know what I mean? So it's like, day one, that review has to be out. Like, you know, you can't really treat it like art or anything like that. Like, people that review movies have it easy. They just sit there and watch a movie for 3 hours. Game reviewers have to play the whole fucking game. Who would read the whole review if you like the magazine or website, right? Oh my god, Tatl, where the fuck is this fucking fairy, man? Must be a time of day thing. Maybe she only appears during the day? This might be a terrible game to stream. Because it's like, I get distracted, I forget what I'm doing. Mike Salmon and Chris Slate reviews. Oh, who'd they work for? And that one who lost in town and bring just any town? Like any part of town? I think I go faster if I do that. What happens if I don't get the Ocarina by the time I'm screwed? One worked at EGM and one for PlayStation Magazine.
Huh?
You know, it's also confusing. There's a lot of these quests I can't do right now. But I have to keep repeating the same 3 days, so they reference things that I don't have access to. How do I get up there and talk to those guys? That's what I wonder. I'm sticking with my parents. I'm different from you cowards. Okay. You're all gonna die, you know. Everyone is doomed. It's like Elton John's Don't Let the Sun Fall Down on Me, only it's a moon. I can't pick up the frog. I can't talk to the frog. Oh, this person's new. They weren't here before. Oh, wait, no, that's a fucking bell. Maybe I'll look around in first person. Where the hell is this ferry? I like how that building's a giant treasure chest. I've gone through like every door. It would be out in the open, right? Like, I mean, it wouldn't be the final day. You have wasted everyone's time. Okay, so I basically got 10 minutes to find this ferry. Like in most of their games, that's right. They made one treasure chest model and then they just kept using it. What is this building anyways? I forgot. It's probably a lottery thing. Yeah, it's a treasure chest shop. I mean, obvious. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, look, it's that lazy chick from Hyrule. Oh, what a cute little customer. So do you want to play? And rupees. Sure. The same style. I think they all run off the same engine, too. Right. You can make it all the way to the treasure chest and open it within I'll give you a special prize. Finding out what's inside is half the fun. How am I gonna get the mask if I'm fucking around? That's a good question. My hit was go to the ferry, and then I couldn't get to the ferry, so now it's find a ferry. So what makes it so tough? I can just run right to the thing. I don't... Oh, I see. It's a memory maze. Can't go there, can't go... Fuck me, man. Dead end. Oh, this camera angle really helps too. It's really helpful for this kind of shit. Damn. Dead end. This game's a scam. How does it even work? How do you guys build technology like this? Bad cam. No, I can see why you have big stacks of gold over there now. God, the hydraulics alone to run this game. Looking for a ferry, don't know where it could be. Gonna die in about 24 hours, but that's okay with me. Where the hell is that ferry? Don't have a sword, can't get out of the town because I have no sword. Can't do shit because I can't find a fucking ferry. Yeah, having a bad camera would be inexcusable. Honey, oh yeah, another gambling game. Thanks, Nintendo. No, I've never played this game before. Ever. It's the first time I've ever played it. Oh shit, there's the mailman! Hey, get over here!
Yeah!
I'm currently on the job. If I stop to talk, it will disrupt my schedule. He wears the typical mailman uniform, too. I wonder, is this the first game where the game that... I know, wait, no, he was in the N64 version as well. Now get in there. Oh, wait. Let's try this. Okay, that's something. Yep. Oh, a playground. Yay! See, it's like, why give me this time limit? You give me all this shit to explore. Like, holy fuck. Like, what is this? What is that place? I don't know. I'm just wandering around. Oh, hello, dude. Even today is actually the eve of the carnival. No one has come in. That's quite rare. Now is your chance, young one. Will you play? 10 rupees? F you, buddy. Big Deku nut in your face. Maybe I can pop this balloon. Fuck! Can't climb. No, of course not. Only normal Link can do shit like that. I hate you, Tingle. I hate you so much. Who the hell's this fucking ferry, man? Like, go find the ferry in town. Okay, is it indoors? Is it outdoors? Like what? Like... Is it the dog? The dog just kicks my ass. Oh shit, it's back here again. Must outrun Mailman. You have to do for the villagers? Well, I think what happens is, like, then you learn how to turn back time, right? And then you have to do everything in one day. So it's like, it is like Groundhog Day. You gotta have the perfect run every day. And do everything. Oh yeah, this is the butthole that won't train me. You wish to stay away the sword and come after you become an adult. I will never be an adult. There is no adult Link in this game. Another reason why most people didn't play it. That's one of the big reasons why most people, like, don't play Wind Waker, is because you don't play as adult Link. Some of the stuff stays with me? Oh, okay, so that means I don't have to do everything. I assume a lot of that's the gambling crap, huh? I swear, if this ferry's hidden somewhere and I have to, like, hit an item... Oh, now you can climb shit. I don't get you, Link. I don't understand how now you can climb stuff. We have to find the stray fairy in town and return the great fairy to normal. This game sucks. I didn't make it, so I can't be offended. Well, look at the time. You don't even have a single day left. Oh. We're all gonna die! Oh no! There it is! I still don't see a ferry. Even if I saw a ferry, how the fuck do I get up there? There's a treasure chest over there, so at some point... 12 hours. Well, I led a good life. I mean, I was the hero of time. You know, even the guy that makes this game doesn't like it. That's why it's so different on the 3DS version, because when they redid it, they got the guy that made it. And then he changed a bunch of stuff. Oh, the money I put... How does that work? That doesn't make sense. My money travels through time and collects interest? Well, it better give me the song. I mean, I don't have the Ocarina, so I don't know how it would give me the Song of Time. There she is! Where that? I guess she only appears on the 3rd day? At night? Which I guess makes sense. At that point, you've already explored the whole town. The ferry. The ferry, yeah! A mask. Okay, that's broken me apart and scattered my pieces. Please find a way to return me in the north. Alright, okay. To the fairy fountain before the world is ending. Here we go. Look at that thing. What the heck? Yep. There she is, old Cone Tits herself. Alti, you young one of the altered shape. Back, yeah, those triangle food. Thank you for returning my broken and shattered body to normal. I am the great fairy of magic. I thought that masked child was helping me, and I grew careless. All I can offer you now is this. I shall grant you magic power as a sign of my gratitude. Please accept it. Well, she looks like the fairy in Ocarina, so it's pretty much... Okay, I got a magic meter now. Woo. I got no magic items, though. I personally prefer the way the fairy looks in Link to the Past with the gown and the dress. But I guess they look too much like Tooth Fairies at that point. You've been granted magic power. In your current form, press B to shoot bubbles. Press and hold B to blow a big bubble. Release B to shoot it. Your magic power decreases when you shoot. Replenish it with magic jars and potions. The Bubble Blaster. A man who lives in the Observatory outside of town may know of the Skull Kid's whereabouts, but be careful. Okay, Observatory. Carnival Witch or something. You must not underestimate the child's power, kind young one. I mean, he's destroying the world with the moon. That's pretty damn good. Like, that's a lot of power. If ever you are returned to your former shape, come see me. I shall give you more help. Maybe returning me to my shape? No? Okay. I'm gonna blow some bubbles at people. When are you gonna load of this? Here we go. The bubble has launched. I'm the master bubble blower. Did you see that, kid? Behold and be amazed. Are you the one who just popped up there? Not bad for a Deku scrub. We bombers have a hideout that leads to the observatory outside of town. We need a code to get in. Maybe I'll tell you what it is. But don't think you're getting it that easily. I can't just tell you what the code is. You'll have to pass my first test. We're gonna die! In like 8 hours. Are you ready? Yeah. Sure. Alright, line up, guys. If you can find all 5 of us by tomorrow morning, I'll teach you the code. That's not gonna happen. Are you ready? There, you're all here. I found you. Great in front of an eternity means they are elite. Ah, that's true. Wait, let's go. Look at this kid. You suck at hiding, kid. Look at the sound they make. They make bubble sounds when they run. Damn you! He tricked me. His maneuvering was too good for me. How is this kid? I have you now. How am I supposed to... Should I hit him with a bubble? Ew. Here's another snot-nosed bubble. You like that, kid? That's right. Now you're playing with the master. I supposed to... There we go, I just touch him. Oh, there are only 4 left, and there will only be 4 left. How's the moon looking? Huh? Come on, hurry, let's find him already. We only have 6 hours. I don't know, where's that moon? Oh, it's pretty close. Was that the cuckoo? We're fucked now. Wait, are you one of the kids I'm supposed to find? Oh no, you got a yellow hat. Sorry, that's totally different. I gotta look for the blue and red hats. No! Come back here, don't you dare use the cuckoo. Oh, we're dead! And they still had the fucking carnival? Why save these people? They have no sense of self-preservation. Like at all. That would have got the hell out of town. Alright, let's go in there. That looks like a place, right? I got 5 minutes. I mean 5 hours. Where'd that kid go? Actually, I want to investigate that center. Yeah, the time scale in this game. What do you think it is? 6 times? Or I know the time scale in Morrowind is 30. So in other words, time in Morrowind passes 30 times faster than real time. And it's the same in Oblivion. I don't know about Skyrim. And I don't know about this game. Okay, so basically twice the speed? No, it's way faster than that. Because we're talking hours and minutes here. Like, it's way faster than just twice normal speed. I'm gonna tell this guy, hey man, I couldn't find the mask. There, your precious mask. The one with the Majora spirit or whatever. Something happened to the clock, but I can't get in it. I guess I lack the item. It opens. Alright, time to look for the little kids. I don't think I'll be able to do it in the allotted time, though. But I might be able to remember where they are next time. Frog. Storm guy's not here. Is this the secret passage? Doo-doo-doo. Oh. The hours I see left are minutes, so we're talking 60 times normal speed. Oh, you can die? What the fuck? So about twice as fast as Morrowind, which is 30 times. You know, I know that because I wanted to mod Daggerfall to have the same time scale as Morrowind. Because Daggerfall's time scale is like 12 times faster, and that's too slow. I got you. We're all gonna die! I'm really gonna screw up the timeline with this game. The last game I was in really screwed with the timeline. It made 3 distinctive timelines that confuse fans of Zelda to this day. Though I'm thinking that this one's obviously the timeline where Link goes back in time and then tells Zelda about Ganon, and then the king kills, you know, not kills, but banishes Ganon, and then after this game is Twilight Princess. Alright, we're dead. Goodbye, Termina. by Nintendo that explains the timeline? Because it would just be nice to have it so I could reference it. Because I get confused all the time, like when games take place. Not like it matters, I mean, you know, but... Okay. So Link dies like Sarah Connor in that vision that she had of the, of LA getting nuked in Terminator 2. Man, haven't you? Now what? How did I end up back here? Okay. Let me guess, I gotta do everything again, huh? Alright, can I skip the dialogue, please? I can't skip. There we go, alright. Okay, so first things first, go visit the ferry. Go visit the ferry! Out of the way, dog. I now know what I'm doing. Well, actually, no, I need to buy a map from Tingle. Okay, so let's go buy a map from Tingle. I can't skip this either. Alright, Tingle, let me guess. I gotta hear your whole spiel, huh? Yep. You know who would play a really good Tingle in the live-action Zelda? Rowan Atkinson. Also known as Blackadder / Mr. Bean. I think he would make the perfect Tingle. Yeah, he does, right? Like, he would totally pull off Mr. Tingle perfectly. Oh, I don't want to go in there again because then we have to heal. Alright, so now I'll go find the ferry. Hopefully it just appears tonight. We know where it appears. And I need the ferry to be able to pop the balloon. Then I need to, like, capture the kids. And capture the kids and go to the observatory, ask about the Skull Kid. And then I don't know what to do after that, but at least I have a clue now. So, the ferry probably only shows up at night. God, I hope it doesn't show up on the third day, that would really blow. Where's this lead? It's like got some time. No, it leads here. Oh, it gives me a moon? Okay, so then I can use the moon's tear on that one dude. So I can use the launch thing. This is an inn. Oh, hey, this guy's up. Huh? Bother, I'm busy. You look just like the dude from Long Long Ranch. Oh my god, you actually exited the map? Holy crap, can I follow him around? Holy shit! That's like Oblivion AI. They don't even have that AI in Morrowind. Where's he going? Where's this place? He's gonna go see the mayor. What's he gonna go see the mayor about? Has their own thing to do each day? That's actually kind of neat. The fuck is this? Hello, Miss Pufferfish. Well, the fin's damp lately. Oh, that's the greeting used among us Zora. Where's your mama, Sonny, huh? You came here by yourself? Well, aren't you a big boy? Oh, look, here comes... Oh, dear. Are you a student of Deku Elementary? Where's your teacher? So Deku scrubs are a race? You shouldn't be here. Field trips go next door. Tell your teacher that. What's he doing here? So he comes in here and talks to the mayor's wife. I'm Gorman. It has been some time. Thank you for letting us perform at this year's Carnival of Time. Oh dear me, Gorman, there's a problem. Meaning? The opening performance I've asked you to do. Ah, yes. They've canceled just now. What? What is this? No wonder I'm so depressed. Allow me to explain. Oh, excuse me, I am to work at this year's show. Or that was the plan. I am Toto, manager of the Zorro band, the Indiegogo's. The Indiegogo's! You arrived this morning. Actually, there's been an unusual accident in the Great Bay, and due to this unusual accident, Lulu, the diva in the Indiegogos, lost her voice. Why? Why? The details are quite long, so I'll spare you. At any rate, I must cancel our performance at this year's Carnival of Time. See? And this means the Gorman's troop job is... It's off! But that's all, Gorman. They're always next year. I'm busy with other matters. Oh, Gorman, you're gonna have to hang yourself by your belt. Yeah, I know, Tally. Alright, what do you got? Alright, is it nighttime yet? Because if it's nighttime, I gotta get the hell out of here. And he immediately sticks his head in the fireplace. He's like, oh my god. Though, the AI in Oblivion is better because it's adaptive. Whereas the AI here is scripted, so it always does the same thing every day, which I guess makes sense for the time travel purposes of it. But the AI in Oblivion, like for instance, like a shopkeeper, if it opens a shop, sometimes he'll take a different road or a different path. Like he won't take the same bridge. And sometimes he'll be a little late or a little early. So it creates a, I'm gonna follow this guy around. Got nothing else to do until the ferry shows up. So he just goes to the milk bar to drown his sorrow. That's the first place he went! He just went here to the milk bar. What are you staring at? Sounds like your show has been canceled. You don't really need to be here anymore. I came to drink. I'm a customer. So wait, aren't you guys brothers in Long Lawn Ranch? Well then, customer, the bar opens at 10 o'clock at night. Please wait till then. And besides that, this bar is for members only. Those without proof of membership will be refused entry. Well then, I don't need milk. I just want to sit and think for a while. Just give me a place to do that. Fine, be my guest. I want to get a load of his face. Out here. Oh well. So she goes over there. These idiots keep juggling balls. Maybe the ferry's only here on the third day. Maybe she's somewhere out. Maybe that ferry's somewhere else. Oh, God. See, now time doesn't pass quick enough. Oh, there it is. There it is. Aha. Aha. Alright, so that gives me 2 days to capture the kids. Magic! Da-da-da-da! Magic powers! Activate! Okay, so now get the kids so I can get the password. Alright, first kid is over by this tree. Stun him with my... Stun him there. There are 4 left. Alright, now there's one playing with the chicken. Also, the NPCs in Oblivion tend to have conversations with each other about local rumors and shit. So that will also make them late. Damn it, you really gotta aim this high. Okay, he doesn't notice me. Gotcha. 3 left. Okay, so caught that one. There's one up there. Dude up there. I don't think there's any in the center. You could be wrong. You probably are, but let's try this place first. Oh, not here. Okay, there's one. Clock tower. One left. So this one that's left is either probably in the center. 'Cause I don't think he's... I would have seen him here. It's a straight line. Unless he's, like, above, which it doesn't seem like the case. Behind all the stands. That's where I'd be hiding if I was one of these kids. Well. Alright, so he's not here at all in the center. Maybe up here by the slide? Maybe he's in the balloon. That would be really silly. I heard you. Aha! Thank goodness their footsteps make bubble sounds. You're pretty good for a Deku scrub. If only you were human. Then I'd give you an original Bomber's Notebook and make you a member. What do you guys think? No way, no scrubs. Well, no scrubs. I guess not. Once we let some kid who wasn't human join our gang, and boy did we ever regret it. Oh, really, the Skull Kid? But I'll teach you the code just like I promised. I can tell you only once though, so pay close attention. Are you ready? No. Where's my pencil? Where the fuck is it? Alright, okay. Let's do this. Wait. 2. Oh. For a second I thought it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but no, it's 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. It's not in the order that they turn, it's in the order that they stand. This punk. That's right. If you know the code, then you remember, right? Okay, here you go. Telescope guy's place. Oh yeah, and the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice Forever. Okay. I have no weapon to deal with you. I guess I got bubbles. Alright, Tally, what do you want? Did I take out the balloon? I did. Any of these pots? Can I break them? Oh, just rupees. Well, I will need 40 to get that back. Get up. Get up there. Use the ladder, you idiot. What the hell? What the fuck? You forgot how to use a ladder, Link? There you go. Is that the scarecrow that talks? Oh my god, it is. Hey, yo, hey baby, I'm a styling scarecrow wandering in search of pleasant music. Time will pass in the blink of an eye if you dance with me. If you like, baby, we can forget the time and dance till dawn. Yeah, we just do this scarecrow dance all day. Shall we? No! No, never. Yeah, I know about that song too, but I don't have an Ocarina of Time. You want to learn it? Yeah. Okay. Really? If I play it backwards, I can slow the flow of time, and if you play each note twice in a row, you can move a half day forward through time. Okay. Inappropriate. What's up, Trevor's dad? How you doing? How's your day going? What is this? That looks cool. Can I get it? I can't break the glass. No, I don't want to talk to this weirdo again. This guy... Oh. Jesus, this guy can waste some time. Oh, it's going alright. I'm getting the hang of it. Oh, this is a trippy-ass place. Is this supposed to be a couch? Well, a strange-looking child has joined me today. Are you a new friend of the Bombers gang? Your manners seem much better than those of your mischievous friends from the other day. That ill-mannered troublemaker from the other day said he'd break my instruments. He said he'd steal my moon's tear. There was no stopping him. You were not a huge fan of this game? I think a lot of people were turned off by that. I never got to play it. What made me not want to play it as a kid was that you were stuck as Kid Link, and like there was no Master Sword, and there was no Zelda, and so I was like, what's the point? You know, like. But now I'm like, whatever. Even now, just watch him. He's probably causing trouble around the clock tower. Will you gaze into the telescope? Yeah, sure. Hey, look at this guy. Right up his nose. Here's the moon. Oh, there he is. Zoom! Look at that butthole. The heck? Moon's here. Oh, how dare you! You moon me. Time clock on gameplay. I can understand that. It's also a very strict time limit, too. Like, it's not like they give me a lot of time. 3 days that pass by in like 8 minutes each. Well, did you find that troublemaker and that loud noise? What was that? Perhaps another moon tear has fallen nearby. Go through the door and take a look outside, won't you? But I wonder how that troublemaker got on top of the clock tower. The only way up there is through the clock door, and that opens only on the eve of the carnival. Only on the eve of the carnival. Any horror games on the N64 that anyone knows of that isn't Resident Evil 2? Or Nightmare Creatures? Like, you know, good horror games? Or should I just go and play the Boo House in Mario 64? Oh, Castlevania! That's right, there's a Castlevania on the N64. I forgot. I never played it. You got the moon tear. Its sparkling beauty radiates rather strangely. Though I'm not going to play the original Castlevania on the N64, I'll play the sequel that is basically a patched version of that, with extra characters. Chica Stone. Ah! It's like my heart is being peered right into. That's a disturbing eye. You're disturbing. Yeah, I got the moon tier. So now what I do is... Now I can talk to that one guy. Which, if the door doesn't open until the eve of the festival, I got nothing to do until the eve of the festival. Oh, okay. Nightmare Creatures? That was a game that was released on PlayStation as well as the N64. It was a multi-platform game. I hear it's like okay. There was a sequel released on the PlayStation. Doom 64, right. I'm gonna play that on the PC. I'm not playing that on the N64. I'm not gonna play that. I tried to play that on real hardware, and my biggest problem with it is that everything is so fucking dark, it's crazy. Like, I've never encountered a game where you have to turn the brightness all the way up, and even then it's still really dark. Like, in my mind, they kind of did a bad job of doing the light correcting in it. Because there are games that are dark, but I don't have to, like, mess with my brightness settings, you know what I mean? Also, when I play it on the PC, I can turn on fast monsters. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, we're gonna die! I like how I have 5 skips. You know, there's a really good hack for Mario 64 that someone finally got working on real hardware. It adds like the Bee suit and shit. Castlevania, I guess that's it, really. It's just Castlevania. Because I got the N64 hooked up right now, so I'm just wondering, like, the reason I'm playing Majora's Mask is it's kind of, it's sort of like a, there's some horror elements in it. But I might switch some games out tonight as well, so we'll see how far I get with this. Possibly when I save. Alright, let's ask around. Actually, it's best if I go talk to the guy that I already know I can trade stuff to. But I gotta watch the intro, huh? Shadow Man. That was also on the Dreamcast, I believe. I have no idea what that game is. Alright, so if I give him this, he'll leave. Really, it's good? Better than this Patch Castlevania? Now, okay, here's the problem with playing it though. Like, I think it uses the high-res mode in the expansion cart. And so I don't know if I should do that or just not use the expansion cart. But if I use the high-res mode, my frame rate gets a little crappy. We'll see, we can mess with it. There's also Hybrid Heaven, but that's not really a horror game. That's more like, I don't know what that would be classified as. Dead set eyes on a jewel or strange sparkling stone like this in a very long time. Yeah, I already know that. If you don't need it anymore, you can always sell it. There's a lot of stuff in there. I get that heart container. At least I'm hoping. There's a chest I can also get too now. Yeah, this allows me to land. So when the thing opens, since it came out, so when this thing opens, I can actually, yeah, unless I can get it to open before that. So basically, I got until the 3rd day. Oh my God, he disappeared and reappeared. Spooky. Even then, I don't have a weapon to fight him. Wait, what is this D? Yeah, it's the first cycle. What's up, Jaffa Man? The item doesn't seem to work here. Good. Fuck. Alright, what does she have to do? So I gotta wait till the eve of the carnival? I guess minigames? How it mutilated Castlevania? I can speed time up. No, I'm good. I'm good right now. I just want to like. Though what I do want to know though is like, my theory is I'm supposed to enter this clock tower, right? Do I need a weapon, or do I just go in like the Deku guy, or the Deku scrub? If not, I'll waste time. I'll waste time popping Tingle's balloon. Deku is fine? Okay, so... Take that, Tingle. What were you even doing up there? You know what? Don't answer that. I don't want to know. Did he just fart and create a balloon out of his underpants? That's the only... You know what also... You know who would also have made a good Tingle if they weren't dead? Is Robin Williams. Robin Williams would have been a great Tingle. In a live-action movie. Oh, there's two of them. Quake 1 or Quake 2? Yeah, Quake 2 is kind of a bitch because I can't save in Quake 2 without using a game pack. Okay. I'm not good at this at all. I should have played more Pilot Wings 64! No, I don't wanna. I don't wanna, it's boring. Echoing around. That's all of them? Yeah, I think so, right? That's the thing about the N64. It doesn't have a lot of games when you really start to think about it. Because it's like, how many RPGs does the N64 have? Most people can only think of one. Might as well categorize them as that. There are a total of 13 good games on the N64. What about that one that the guys that made GTA made? I mean, I know that's not a horror game, but that one's pretty good. Blast Corps. I haven't played Jet Force Gemini yet. Number only one RPG. Yeah, and it's Quest 64. That's the one. The best, I mean, out of this generation, the best would have to be the PlayStation. I would say, because it had Silent Hill, and it had Resident Evil, and then it had probably a couple more clones of that. I don't know if it had Fatal Frame on the PlayStation 1. The Sega Saturn had Deep Fear, which is like Sega's answer to Resident Evil. It's like, imagine like BioShock or Soma, but on the Saturn. Oh, the Saturn also had Enemy Zero. That one's pretty cool. PlayStation had D. The Saturn had D as well, but I think the PlayStation version of D is better. PS2, I think. Yeah, because PS2 gets all the Fatal Frames. Never tried the N64 version? I mean, I could try it out. I never tried any version of Nightmare Creatures. Waiting for time to pass. Could play some mini. You know, I'm gonna try that one mini game again if that place is still open. Wait, I can backwalk past the guards to farm rupees and bank them ready. Oh, I can exploit that? Oh, let's see. Ah. Oh, I see what happens. My camera goes into the thing, right? And then it warps me out. Keep holding it in backwalk? Oh, yeah. Interesting. Do my rupees have to be in the bank? Let me see if I can play that mini game. Like how he's still there. Oh wait, should I buy a lottery ticket? Let's see. What are those? Just not masked and main items. Okay, so I have to bank them. I guess that explains the bank. Gotta memorize this. Oh, 6 a.m. It's getting there. There we go. So, the clock doesn't open until the very last, like at night, right? So I still got time, so I might as well play this. The mean moon. I mean, there's some weird shit going on when you think about the masks. Because each of the masks... Oh, it's in a different spot. I see. Because each mask is basically the soul of a creature. So to make the mask, you had to kill a creature and steal its soul. Starting to think your game is unwinnable. I think it's rigged. What do you think of that? Yeah, the whole doomsday thing too, and how everyone dies. And then the Skull Kid, like, what's that? What's his deal? What the fuck's a Skull Kid? Kill everyone. Oh, it's because he's a Skull Kid? He doesn't even act evil, he acts mischievous, yet what he's doing is really, really evil. Like, it's not like a, haha, you know, I put a bucket of poop over the door and it landed on you. It's more like, I'm gonna destroy a whole town with the moon. Deal with it. Or maybe he's like one of those YouTubers that do the prank videos and he doesn't realize what a prank is, and he just goes too far. Alright, time to drink my water while I wait for the sun to go down. Yeah, it's like, haha, everybody's dead. He comes out, he's like, pranked! Like Christopher Walken in that Saturday Night Live skit, where he goes on that prank show. It's like, I'm gonna prank him. Check it out. This guy's a Stipley Stifferson. And then, and I think it's like Seth Meyers is the host of the show. He's like, all right, let's see him prank him. And then like, it just comes out and hits him, hits the guy that's gonna get in the car with the tire iron. It's like, I pranked him to death. Oh, you should have seen the look on his face. Oh shit, that dog. Damn, that dog. That's one powerful schnauzer. So, in the 3DS remake, did they change the assets of the characters so they wouldn't look exactly like the characters used in Ocarina? That kind of takes me out of it, is that a lot of the characters look like the ones from Ocarina, you know? Like this guy. Or that dog. I mean, a dog I can let pass. You know, it's like all the cuckoos look the same. Crap. For a while. I think they what? Like they had like less than a year to make this or something? Like it was a huge time crunch. And everyone working on it didn't want to make it. They didn't want to work on another Zelda game, but they were like, no, you gotta have to. It's like, alright, well, whatever. I wish I could patch in like some of the stuff that's in this game into Ocarina though, like the colored lightings. Yeah, they disgraced their own. Well, I mean, also they got screwed by Nintendo as well, you know, like they were actually working on Ocarina like a full year before they had to scrap everything and work on it again, because Nintendo didn't release their disc drive. And so by the time this game came out, they were working on Zelda for like, what, like 3 or 4 years straight? They're like, you know what, we don't want to work on Zelda anymore. We want to do, and that's kind of why this game is so different too. That's why it's not like you would expect. Be chased by the doggy. Yeah, you're in the water now, dog. Okay, here we go. Call of Duty 3 was like forced out. Well, also with the Call of Duties, there were like multiple developers. Like there was Treyarch, and then there was like Infinity Ward. They were all making Call of Duty at the same time. What's my idle animation like? Let's check that out. Almost midnight. Had to make Call of Duty 3 and World at War at the same. Yeah, and then Modern Warfare came out. That's why there's such a huge difference in quality between the Call of Duty games. And now Ravensoft is making them, which I'm kind of sad because Ravensoft used to kick a lot of ass and made really great games. But after like Singularity, they fired like half of the people working there, and now they just make Call of Duty. Doesn't it? Yeah, it requires the expansion pack. You can't play it without it. I think the expansion pack really is to push more polys and have the colored lighting. Because the lighting is a lot better than it was in Ocarina. But it doesn't up the resolution. The resolution's still 240. So they went for more of a using the extra RAM for frame rate and stuff like that, rather than to try to like push a higher res, which would be 480i. Yeah, I mean, colored lighting like makes a big difference. I think I kind of like it. All right, we're almost there. We got one more spin of the sun. No idle animation, though. I was expecting him to, like, go to sleep or something. Just kind of stands there all goofy. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm not in the cutscene. That doesn't make sense. Immersion ruined. No, I'm just... Then again, no one's in the cutscene. There's no people, no actors. What the? Don't stop now. You can get up there. Don't stop Link now. He's having such a good time. He's having a ball. Hey, what's up, Skull Kid? He's like, why, hello, Link. I have become a god among men. Thanks to your Ocarina of Time. Dot. Sis! Aw, Tail, we've been looking for you two. Hey, Skullkid, what if you gave that mask you're wearing back now? Hey, come on, are you listening? Swamp, mountain, ocean, canyon. Hurry, the four who are there. Bring them here. What? Don't speak out of line, stupid fairy. No, what are you doing to my brother? Skullkid, do you still think you're our friend after that? I need no friends. I have the moon. Well, whatever. Even if they were to come now, they wouldn't be able to handle me. Hee hee. Just look above you. It's something that can be stopped. Then just try to stop it. Breaking pots, that's all I know how to do. Wait, I got bubbles. Hey, get over here, get bubble. Like this, bubble time. No. Bubble attack. Right in your bubble balls. The Ocarina. For whatever reason, Zelda didn't take it back after Ocarina of Time. Oh, good. You're already leaving this land of Hyrule, aren't you? Well, give me back my Ocarina. No. And then he gallops off. Even though it was only a short time, I feel like I've known you forever. I'll never forget the days we spent together in Hyrule. That time you broke into the castle and surprised me, somehow getting past all the guards. And I believe in my heart that a day will come when I shall meet you again. That won't happen. Until that day comes, please take this. Oh, she gave him the Ocarina back after he gave her the Ocarina. Wait, no, she never got the Ocarina. Oh my god. Because he comes back after he kills Ganon, then he's a kid, and then he approaches her while she's looking at the window. And then they go and, like, they tell the king, and the king gets rid of Ganon. So he never got the Ocarina from Zelda, so that means that this is how he got the Ocarina. I am praying that your journey will be a safe one. If something should happen to you, remember this song. And that's the song from the Temple of Time. That's in that Ocarina. Because in this timeline, Ganondorf never chased Impa and the princess out of the castle and never killed the king. And that's when she throws the Ocarina into the moat, and that's when Link gets it. Snap out of it. What are you doing? Lost in memories? Get yourself together. Getting that old Ocarina back isn't gonna help us. Somebody, anybody, got us some time. Help us, please. We need more time. There's no time. I have no time for this. Don't worry, I got bubbles. Where'd that kid go? He's gonna get it. Blow a bubble at your face. Where are you? Is that all you got? Look at that bubble attack. Right, okay, well. Yeah, I immediately forgot it. Big deal, huh? Like, I mean, that's how it always is. Okay. Oh, when did you get that instrument? What the fuck? I have become an Ocarina now. Okay, now I can save. So all I need to do is save is play that song, and then I always return to the first day. Yeah. Wait. Do I return to me as Link? Are there two Links now in the same time? I don't know. No, it happens like right after that. Okay. Creepy mask guy. It's funny how it works this way. It never worked that way before. Like, you had to go to the Temple of Time. I guess Terminus is a special place. Well, what just happened? Everything has... started over. Put your little hand in mine. There ain't no mountain. It's Groundhog Day! Groundhog Day! Oh, wait. What are you anyway? That song you played, that instrument. That instrument! Wait, that's it, your instrument. The masked salesman said that if you got back the precious thing that was stolen from you, he could return you to normal. Did you completely forget it? Yeah, I did, actually. Totally forgot about that. Let's go talk to him. Hey, creepy mask dude. Were you able to recover your precious item from that imp? Oh my god, let go! Bad touch! Bad touch, bad touch, bad touch, bad touch! I need an adult! Oh, wait, then listen to me. Please play this song that I'm about to perform. And where did that come from? Where was that? Did I not see that? I guess I just didn't see that. Very dissonant. He just whipped out his giant organ and I didn't notice. Oh wait, is this how I change as I use this song? The Song of Healing. The fuck? Kind of scary. Yeah, the human mask souls that he has. See, now it's a it's like there's a trapped soul in that mask. These are all death masks. You know how creepy that is? That heals evil magic and troubled spirits, turning them into masks. I'm sure it will be of assistance to you in the future. It's like that mask on his shoulder is creepy too. In commemoration of this day, fear not, for the magic has been sealed inside the mask. When you wear it, you will transform in the shape you just were. When you remove it, you will return to normal. Ooh. You got the Deku mask to keep as a memento. Press start, and then you can put it on and become the Deku Scrub. Like, look, he's got like that one human mask on the bottom left there. Like, what the heck? Now I have fulfilled my promise to you. So please give me that which you promised me. Alright. Yeah, I can't do that. Don't tell me. My mask. You did. Get it back. Didn't you? Oh my god, evil face! What have you done to me? Tell me where the princess is! You leave my mask out there, something terrible will happen. The mask that was stolen from me. It is called Majora's Mask. It is an uncursed item from legend. No, it is an accursed item from legend that's said to have been used by ancient tribes in its rituals. Its evil, dark and evil rituals. It is said that an evil and wicked power is bestowed upon the one who wears that mask. He never goes outside, Bulbous. He just hangs out with this giant organ all day playing it. According to legend, the troubles caused by Majora's Mask was so great. Hey, why the fuck do you have this mask? The ancient ones, fearing such catastrophe, sealed the mask in shadow forever, preventing its misuse. But I found it! And now that tribe from legend has vanished, so no one really knows the true nature of the mask's power. Except me, of course. But I feel it. In my pants. Wait, I went to great lengths to get that legendary mask. When I finally had it, I could sense the doom of a dark omen brewing. It was that unwelcome feeling that makes your hair stand on end. And now, that imp has it. I'm begging you. I must get the mask back quickly or something horrible will happen. With the mask. I'm begging you. Hey, you don't need to give me a blowjob. I'll do it, okay? Sheesh. You know, behave yourself. I'm just a kid. Yo, real do it for me? I was certain you would tell me that. You'll be fine. Surely you can do it. Believe in your strengths. Believe! Okay, I'll believe. Wait, I got a sword again. Alright, let's go to the sword training school. Oh, I don't have any money. What the fuck's that noise? That mask, the Skull Kid uses the power of the mask to do those terrible things. Well, whatever it takes, we gotta do something about it. The swamp, mountains, ocean, and canyon that Tail was trying to tell us about. I bet he was referring to the 4 areas just outside of town. There's one in each compass direction. He has no idea he's talking with the hero of Hyrule. To be fair, nobody does, because technically Link never did anything in this timeline, though he retains all the memories of when he defeated Ganon. But what do you suppose he meant by the 4 who are there? I have no idea. He always skips important stuff. I guess we should just go and find out. If we go through that gate straight ahead, we'll be heading in the direction of the swamp. Because again, this Link came back in time. What's up, Mokibi? How you doing? A lot of cows in this game. He came back in time and told Zelda, and then Zelda and the King got rid of Ganon. And then Ganon created a war with the Gerudo against Hyrule, but lost. Who's this guy? Oh. What? That's a Pikachu mask. Get over here. Hey, who are you? What are you? And getting no gratitude, right? Well, he got to relive his youth back. That was his reward, right? Was that like he saved the world and then he got to be a kid again, and then he got to be a kid in a peaceful world. It has way too much noise, does it? Is the game too loud? Because I can turn the game down. Yeah, it's true. Well, he caused this mess. He was going after Navi. What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, the Great Fairy. Or is there a popping sound in the capture? Here, let me check. Alright, it's not popping, it's just the game's too loud? Alright, hold on. It does seem like I'm yelling over it. It is louder than me. Let's hide the sidebar. Let's see how that works. Or is that not... Let's see. It's still a little bit on the loud side, even though I ran it by 10. Wow, I didn't know my camera went back that far when I paused. What about... What do you think? 40? Okay, now it doesn't pink into the yellow, but I gotta turn it down for me because it's quite loud for me as well. Alright, let's see, how's that? Like, it's not peeking at the yellow as much. That was so annoying. Oh, the spin thing? Well, hopefully I balanced it out. That's the thing that's, like, when you stream consoles, it's really hard to do the sound check. Because every console's slightly louder or not loud. It's weird. Alright, what was I doing? Oh, yes, the fairy! Crap. Okay, now I gotta find the ferry. Well, let me know if it's still too loud. Those jerk kids give you that book too. Oh, that's right, I have to search the kids as well, right? Because, the kids will now give me something as a human because they're racist. Oh no! Consumes! Yeah, it's not scary at all. No, I didn't want to take it off. I wanted to use it my powers. Alright, let's put it back on. Okay, at least I don't have to go through that every time. Test for becoming a Bombers member. Come on, give it a try. Yeah, I'm ready. They're gonna hide in the same spot. It's still loud? I've turned it down like so much. Let's see. 40, let's turn it down to like 30. We're like at -7 decibels. It's not even peaking in the yellow. Well, it still peaks in the yellow. Weird. Get over here. Doesn't really seem to be changing. Maybe it doesn't change. Wait. Okay, well, first off, that's my commentary audio. What the hell? Why did it go back to... Alright, how's that? I like how I'm messing with this here. Let's do... I like numbers that are divisible by 5. Please go to 45. No, not 44. Alright, let's try that. Let's try 45, and if not, I'll lower it by 5 some more. Okay. So that should make a difference in the volume. It doesn't seem to be peaking at yellow, like at all. Where the hell did this kid go? Alright, well let me look at this screen now, because it makes it a lot easier to play. That's better? Okay. Damn you, kid! Maybe I should catch him as the Deku. Because I am faster as the Deku. And then go and get my reward when I'm not a Deku. Jesus! Alright, how about this? Did he acknowledge the fact that I got him? What if I transform back and get him? Do I have to be a human to catch him? Not that. You like that? I guess, yeah, he's caught. It looks painful whenever he puts it on. You think this game was inspired by Jim Carrey's The Mask? I'm gonna read what they say. You love that movie? Oh, I mean, it was smoking. Smoking. Okay, so no, it doesn't work with me. I have to be the human version of Link, or else they won't give a shit. Smoking. That was like when Jim Carrey could just be in a movie and people would go and watch it. They'd be like, holy shit, it's Jim Carrey. What's the plot? Who cares? Okay, there's the thing. He's the only reason Batman Forever made the money it made. It's the only reason. As long as it's comedy, right? Then he went crazy. Yeah, well, I would say... Like, we're talking like classic Jim Carrey. We're talking like when he was doing the talking out of his butt. And being, you know, Ace Ventura and The Mask. That's like the classic era. And then after Batman Forever, we just couldn't take him anymore. He had to try. And so that's where we got, like, Truman Show and, like, the Andy Kaufman one. But he kind of sucked in The Grinch, you know? Like, he... You know why? Because he was just trying to be old Jim Carrey again, and it's like, no, you gotta be... Going to tell him, oh yeah, he's like, I'm Batman. Broken and shattered, I'm the great fairy of magic for now. This is all I can offer you. Allow me to ease your weariness as my token of gratitude. Wait, I thought you could do something once I, got you back when I was human. Yeah, he's got his own Batman outfit. You know, that technically means he's still there in Batman and Robin. Eternal sunshine of the spotless mind. You know, I kind of hate that movie. I hate that movie because of, like, it's all about, you know, erasing these memories about, like, an ex-girlfriend or an ex. But then at the end, it's like, you're just making the same mistake again! Oh, wait, whoa. What the fuck? You're gonna give me your head? You like Cable Guy? Cable Guy's pretty funny. Hey, what's up, Sal? How you doing? Is this a mask? Oh my god, it is! Do you just happen to have a mask? A really creepy mask of yourself? Across the country? Just winding down, there you go. I'm gonna put on this mask here. Yes. Oh, but it's not like the other mask where it's like it has the trapped soul of someone. It's just a mask. Philip Morris. I don't even remember that movie. Don't watch it. And not having to be in the same room. He was right. Cable Guy was ahead of his time. I still love when the medieval fair thing. It's like, holy shit, you better be. Oh, thank you for the sub, Salamander. Thank you very much. What? Thank you very much for the sub. Oh, there was also Dumb and Dumber. That's another good Jim Carrey. Wait, are these idiots counting me capturing them? I still like how... I had an ex-girlfriend that really didn't like Dumb and Dumber because of the, they sold that blind kid the parrot, and I thought that was... still think that's funny. It's like, wait a minute, you sold him the parrot? It's like, but his head fell off. Yeah, I taped it back. I taped it back. That was so mean. That was so... How can he not fight? I know, it was hilarious. Yeah, he's betting, he's like, good birdie. And then later on, he's on the news report. It's like, someone sold this blind kid a dead parrot. And then that one person's watching it and they're like, monsters. And then she's going on a date with the guy that did it. Oh my god. Oh, hey, he fell off. I just like how they didn't even know it was a message. You know what I mean? Like, they didn't even know that someone broke into their house and killed the bird. They were just like, oh yeah, and the bird's dead. Whoa, what happened? His head fell off. Oh man, his head fell off. They don't even like think at all that they were like robbed and being intimidated. Thinking movie events were real, so you couldn't laugh at him. Not that I wouldn't find it funny in real life. Trades the whole van for a scooter and thinks he's a It's like, hey, you want to hear the most annoying sound in the world? Think of that guy. That guy has an ulcers and died. That was the best. Yeah, he just thinks, oh my god. God, that movie. I didn't know what Aspen was until that movie. Yeah, one of those motorbikes. See, that movie's stupid, but it's well executed and well written, so it works. He's got a gun. Did you pay the cat? I don't have any rupees to deposit, man. That's life. Finally got me. You really got me now. You got me so I don't know what I'm doing. So what's your name, guy? Link, huh? That's a stupid name. And he's been doing all kinds of bad things. You guys have rules? Oh, the one where they were like, the sequel? I hear there's another sequel, but it's gonna be like actually Jim Carrey and Bridges. Starting today, he's out. I'm making Link a bomber. You guys don't mind, right? Right. This is the bomber's notebook. It contains the words we live by. Read it over. Guy got her notebook. Okay, quest status. Oh, so it's like an actual journal. And highlight and press A to read it. Wait, fuck. Oh well, either way, promise to help them. Mark promises with promise stickers. Never be late with fulfilling your promise. Oh, these guys are just a bunch of softies, huh? Whenever you solve someone's problem, it makes you happy. So a happy sticker will be added to your book. I should do this in real life. Like, just have like stickers, and I was like, oh, I solved a problem. Here's a happy sticker. No removing stickers. Use promise stickers to keep track of people until everyone is happy. Don't forget the rules. Impose your will. Dominate. Make everyone happy. Is it 1, 2, 5? Wait, what? 1, 2, 3, 5, 4, 1. Okay. Was added the Bomber's Secret Society of Justice. You were taught the secret code. This was added to your notebook. Oh good, now I don't have to use my real life notebook. It'll track my progress. Can I go up the slide now? Nope. He still slides down the slide. Imagine that. Oh yeah, the dude that trains. Let's go talk to him. Unless it's nighttime and he won't let me in. So, basically I gotta go to the desert, the canyon. Oh, so I actually want to search the kids. How would the kids know that I've already been a member of them? It's weird. Is this the sword fighting guy? No, that's that post office. Oh, and thank you, Sal, for the gift. Enjoy the emotes, Mokibi. Give sub hype. What am I doing? Oh, this is the Mighty Training Center. Oh, wow. Sal giving out gifts everywhere. Everyone thinks Salamander. You tell them the code and they will know. Oh, I see. As friendly, polite 24-hour one-on-one training that will noticeably improve your sword skills. And thank you, Sal. Thank you very much. I do appreciate it. That's really cool of you. To the end of Carnival, join at a special... Oh, it's like a gym. Hey, man, you want to join my sword fighting skills? So will you try it? Do you have any money? Get the fuck out then! Oh, just... Listen, enjoy the premium ad-free content. Let's see. Need to make money. Money, money, money. Well, I have a sword, so I assume the guards will just let me out now. Or should I go to the observatory? So what's the point of that? The hippie is... Yeah, they... No, wait, wasn't the hippie in Ocarina somewhere? Let's look at this book. Oh, good, it breaks the game. There we go. Alright, so the book is in 480i. I'm playing this on the N64. So it switches resolution here, which is why it's sharper. Alright, so this makes it a lot easier to keep track of stuff, because you have the 3 days, then you have when you can do something, and then you have like the little thing for a reward sticker or what have you, and then I guess you just go around finding out what people's problems are. You know, like that one troop guy, how the Gorons, or not the Zorans, won't do anything. You're pondering of getting one? If you can find one, I'd say it's worth it. Yeah, the gameplay res is 240p. But this one menu is 480i apparently. So whenever I switch, my scaler has to take some time. So it's gonna happen again. That's not too bad though. That's not as bad as Resident Evil 2 on the N64 because some parts of Resident Evil 2 are in 480i and some are in 240p and it's random. So it's like it's a pain in the butt to try and stream. There's a lot of great racing games on the N64. 240? Yeah, 240p. Half the resolution of 480. But when it goes to 480, it's interlaced. When it goes to 240, it's progressive. Yeah, I hear the wrestling games are really good. Man, I kind of want to play, what's it called? Diddy Kong Racing. I never got to play that as a kid. I played a little bit of it on stream. Oh, damn it. But yeah, the N64 has tons of racing games. Possibly because, like, that was one of the easiest games to make for it. You don't even think resolutions before 640? 640 was like the standard of television sets. But most consoles did 240 because the 480 on television was 480 interlaced, which was one line at a time. Consoles like the NES and the Super Nintendo and the Genesis did 240, but it was progressive, so it was the full picture got refreshed, which meant that like things would be a lot clearer. And they did that trick mainly because of text, because text on TV never looked that great in 480i. And then the PlayStation 2 was 480i. It could add some 480p games. But yeah, old school TVs could do 240p. It was like a non-standard resolution. Heck, I might as well go to the observatory and see what's up. Maybe I'll get another moon chunk. Who knows? Do I always have to get a moon chunk? Alright, let's see. 2... 3... Shit. 2... Damn it! Damn, analog 2, 3, 5. climbing about the 300p. The Sega Saturn could do like 300, or like slightly higher, and so could the Genesis, but it was like a couple of rare games. None of the classic systems could do 480p though. Unless you count the Dreamcast as a classic system. That was like the first one that did 480p. And even then you had to connect it with a VGA, so it only worked on a computer monitor. Yeah, there were no higher, like, until TVs became HD, they were all, 480 was the highest you could do. And 480i, most normal TV sets cannot do 480p. You'd have to have a special, like, PVM monitor, or a computer monitor, then you could do 480p. But 480p, you know, like, one of the resolutions I hate the most is interlaced. But sometimes, like, that's what you gotta deal with. Like, 90% of PS2 games are interlaced. Which kinda sucks. That's why they haven't aged so well. Damn it, no, I didn't want- I wanted to use my power. Like, there's like a couple of games I can think of on the PS2 that are not interlaced. Like God of War 2, Gran Turismo. You can get those and you can make them do 480p. Wait, how do I slow down time? Let me talk to this guy again. Yeah, interlace is like two different lines being refreshed, whereas progressive's like the whole picture gets refreshed. Oh, dance till dawn! Dance till dawn! Whoa! Whoa, man! No. I'll lose all respect once people found out I danced till dawn with the Scarecrow. Young Granny. He was in the first game. I like his dance, though. It's nice. Okay, play it backwards. He was in the first one, he's by the lake, and you could play a song for him. Though he's not this goofy in that one. I mean, he's still fucking weird. He's a talking scarecrow with no legs. I can move a half day forward. Okay, so play it backwards. That's how I'm gonna do the mailman thing, where I have to count to 10. I'm just gonna slow down time. What is this? Oh, he's got the moon rock now. What? That's one of the lunar rocks that's been blazing from the surface of the moon lately. They fall from what looks to be the moon's eyes, so I call them the moon's tears. Patented, you can't have it. They are rare stones valued by many in town. You're a child I've never seen in town before. Are you new? Are you a new friend of the bombers? I always say that it is important to develop your interest while you are young. You can use this telescope to look around town if you're interested. Give it a try. Oh, yeah, sure. Oh, that hole's still there. That doesn't make sense. So some things do pass and some things don't? Some things are permanent? Who's that guy? What the... Wait, whoa. And then he leaves... But he's not... I didn't give him the thing. What? Look at this guy. I gotta do my calisthenics up on this pillar. Here's Skull Kid again. Okay, so he still cheers. Okay. And it lands in the same... Oh, no, there... Oh, okay. So that doesn't happen, but he's still flying around. Well, how was it? Did you discover anything interesting? No. Yeah, he moons me twice. One with the real moon, and then like... What is the Skull Kid? Like... Right, now to go do the mailman thing. Da-da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Ah, water. Ah! Wait, I can kill it now. Link's Awakening, unopened? Really? Only $4? That's pretty good, actually. For unopened. Jesus. How's he doing that? What the? Now you got a force field? Since when? Oh, 4,000. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense, because it's unopened. I was like, $4, just buy it now. That person doesn't know what the fuck they're doing, but if it's 4,000, they know exactly what they're doing. That's like, you know, if you have an unopened NES in box, complete, you can sell that for about, like... Oh, let's see, last time I saw it was like 20,000. It has to be unopened, though. So, you know, good luck with that. Oh, Link's Awakening? No, I haven't played it. I tried playing it back in the day, because I bought a Super Game Boy just to play it, right? Collectors are crazy. And so I began to play it with the Super Game Boy, but then they released the colored version, right? And that doesn't work on the Super Game Boy, and I was like, well, I kind of want to play the colored version now, because the Super Game Boy version doesn't actually color it, it just colors the 4 shades. So I do little missions for everyone, huh? Alright, let's save the game. Oh wait, no, let's go talk to that mailman first. See, now I'm wondering if I do stream Link's Awakening, like the classic version, should I try to stream it on a Super Game Boy and just stream that one? Because that was first, and then came Link's Awakening DX, which was the Game Boy Color one. Must have... you know what it is? It's not that they bought it. I think it's usually like they find it in a warehouse and they just never open it. Like they have multiple copies of it. Where the... It's this one, right? This is the mailman? Shit, 9 a.m. to 6:30. Wait. You would not be able... I only did that when I had copies. The second day. So this game is just infinitely playable. You just gotta know what you're doing. And since I don't, I'm just gonna do this because I want to see what it does. It's not 9 yet? I'm gonna go heal at the fairy fountain. When they're newly released, but decide to hit the backlog instead. Well, sometimes what would happen is, like, I would order, like, this only happened when I was a kid. Like, I would order a game from, like, Japan, right? And then it would just never show up, and then I would just assume that, like, okay, I guess that game's not showing up, and then I would buy it at a store. You know, like I would go find, like, a retro store that was selling Japanese games, and I'd buy it there, and then the game would show up, like, the next week afterwards. Wait, you mean Battlefield 5? There's no servers for it? Isn't that like the latest Battlefield? What do you think you could buy now that would be worth a small fortune in the future if you never opened it? A Wii U. Buy a Wii U right now. Brand new, sealed in box. Looking at my... Wait 10 years. Look at my copy of Assassin's Creed Odyssey right now. I remember being so excited to play that. How many months ago? Yeah, it was a while ago. Oh, they're either dead... Really? On Battlefield 5? Damn. Oh, yeah, because the Wii U... See, when the Switch came out, the Wii U went up in price. Right? And everyone's like, oh, I'm going to sell my Wii U and shit. I'm like, that's the stupidest thing you could do, because the Wii U was Nintendo's worst-selling console, which means it's rare. Anything that's rare tends to, like, go up in price, right? And so now if you go and look for, like, Wii U's still in box, they're worth more than a Switch. They're going for, like, $500 to $600. So if you bought one of those and waited, you could probably sell that for a couple of grand. Thought you found gold when you bought it for $4. Battlefield 5 with the Roman numeral, the World War II one? Like, wow. That's sad. That's like, damn. Then again, EA did it to themselves. Right, mailman time, mailman time. I got, see, this what sucks about having this time limit is that my mind wanders. And then I forget what the fuck I'm doing. See, like, stuff that isn't rare, you're not gonna get shit for it. Like a PS2 in box, there's like, PS2 sold like 120 million units worldwide, like beyond that, right? Or like the DS, you're not gonna get shit for that because that sold so much. But something that didn't really sell well, but is still like remembered, like the Wii U or the GameCube, and you have it in box and you never opened it, that will cost like, that you can sell. That or like really old Wii RPGs, like Last Story or Zone of Enders or whatever, any of those, and you don't open them, they're worth a couple of hundred now. Damn it, 9. Okay, there he goes. Hey, where are you? Damn it! VR unopened would be worth a fortune. Was Herc's Adventures? Alright, I'm gonna save and play something and play Castlevania. Not that I hate this, it's just that, like, I think I did enough of it, and I'm kinda like, it's hard to keep focus. Just for the Metal Gear Solid 2 demo, right? That's like trying to get Rock Band drum controllers. Oh yeah, the drum controllers, because the stores were getting rid of them. Did I save? I'll do it again. I'm just gonna do the song again. Fuck it. Because I don't know if it asked me to save or not. Oh, okay. Save and return, so it does. Okay. But it was really tedious. But Zone of Enders, that's also Kojima, right? I guess that's why Metal Gear Solid 2 was with it. Alright, let's check out this Castlevania.